Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Strike on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And on the hill, number 26.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right side. Soto makes the grab. One down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big time power. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
0-2 is the count.
Judge rips that one. Taylor under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Late swing, foul to the left. Hit hard, base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Move to first. Bellinger dives back. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game one of the wild card series. That's to third. Mauricio over to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is that. Game one of this wild card series. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Rodon back to work. Foul ball there. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one a little bit high. 1-1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Mark Vientos stands in here, takes ball one low. Vientos hitting fifth in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That's too low, and that's ball two.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Runner takes off. High fly ball out to left field. Corrals it. And there's two away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. On the corner for a strike. And a foul ball. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs. Ronnie Mauricio now. Tap foul at the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Caballero sizes this one up, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Pulls that one foul. And that one upstairs, ball one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Now here's Trent Grisham. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a foul out of play. And that skips in the dirt.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Now Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Digging in, Austin Wells. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and great jump. That clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is lifted in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That's in there. Strike one. And he takes a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the lineup flips over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one hammered. Judge going back on it. And that one is gone over the right field wall. He circles the bases. His 2nd homer of this series. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Stanton snags it. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's the strike up high. 0-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the wild card series. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one out to right, and it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Nimmo takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
That's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stanton. He's got it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. This one high in the air to left center. Taylor ranging after it. Makes the catch for the out. One away. Back to the top of the lineup. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Nope, that's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K. Here comes Aaron Judge. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
All ones the count.
And that's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Toss to Alonso. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. And there's a ball.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Just missed. Hard hit left side. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Foul ball. The 0-1. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. That missed by a lot, and the count is even 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Next to hit, Ronnie Mauricio. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. High fly ball, right field. Judge sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Cody Bellinger. Fought off foul. Now 1-1. Ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
Fly to left his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball 1, no strike.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Game 1 of this wild card series. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Rodon back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Curve in the dirt.
Ball, no strike.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge under it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. That one not close. 1-0. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Next pitch is outside. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Soto, in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Love to see it.
One ball,
Power
one strike.
versus power right there.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one outside. Ball one. To the right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Curve in the dirt. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Good eye in that spot.
2-2 down.
That's a little bit low.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Judge puts it away, and there's one away. Brandon Nimmo will hit next.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Just missed. In for a strike. Good slider.
1-1.
That's in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-2. Got it. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one's in there. And 1-1. Popped in the air, left field. Stanton settles under it and makes the catch. And that is bottom of the 6th inning. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Nimmo going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Aaron Judge at the plate. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2. And ball 1 to Judge.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. Taylor hustling after it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Stanton in the box now. Takes strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval. Well, 1-run game. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. He's 2 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Goes down looking. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one hit to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 2-zip. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the late stages of game 1. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
McNeil gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Grisham into box again, takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Wells at the plate and takes high there. With the tying run at the plate here in game 1 of the wild card series. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The tying run at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Now move to first. And he dives back in safely. The Yankees looking to rally. This one in the air. Alvarez should have this one. And that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Alonso stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball left side. Caballero fires over to first, and that takes care of Alonso. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Just off the inside edge. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
1-1.
Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one the other way. And that's down, a base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here is Goldschmidt.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Bellinger in the box now, takes strike 1. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. So 2 down, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
Typically, the outfield defense would play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that
Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Jeff McNeil stands in.
0 for 3 in this one.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. Vientos into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Pitch misses there. And the count is 2-2. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. He goes down looking. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now the batter now, Ronnie Mauricio.
Could use a ground ball here.
Out.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike. It's 2-2. And downstairs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Taylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Caballero slings to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Edwin Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1-run game, bottom 9. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering way off the plate. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
They tried to get him to go chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swung on, belted. Taylor hustling after it. Can't reach this one. It gets down. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Everything came together for him. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And here is Ahmed Rosario.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Not close with that one. 2-0. And there's a ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off.
just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2-2.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. That'll hurt as both runners move up. Second and third now. There's no double play chance. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Out towards right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Across is the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off and win it 3-2.